Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Luis Severino. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That misses, and the count now even up. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left field. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jorge Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Lawrence Butler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez under it. Hauls it in for the out. Brent Rooker will hit next. Big time power. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. This is J.J. Bleday. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Swing and a chopper out to short. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Severino back to work. That one fouled off. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. Just missed. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. On the inside corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Way upstairs. And that is ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And first offering is fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So up next, Nick Kurtz. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. And ball one. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that one wrapped foul. Severino kicks, deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
To short, could be two. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That clips the corner.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Fly to left his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Close but called a ball. Ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit on the ground to short. Wilson. That ends the frame. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. Gio Urshela steps in. Fouled off left side. Next offering upstairs. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together for him. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
And the batter now, Max. 0-1. And a foul ball. Man at second. In the air, right side.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now, Jacob Wilson trying to move the runners over. Off-balance speed, there's one. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. Oh, that hit him. To second, and he pulls the shortstop off the bag. In from third is the tying run. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. First and second, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Foul ball there. Misses, and a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. He goes down looking. And now here is J.J. Bleday. Grounded out his first time. This to center field. Full extension, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers gathers, goes to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. A's leading by a run. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
And that one missing low. Rodriguez racing after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Hurts. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one
down.
Cutting but missing down low. On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. The tag, and he's out. Here's Gio Urshela. Doubled in his first AB.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
This one in the air. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Severino back to work. On the ground, Wilson. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike. Williamson measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023.
1-1.
1 out, bases empty. This to third. The throw to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Tap foul at the plate. Towards first, Tellez. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. Jacob Wilson digs in now. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Chop to the left side. Williamson slings it across.
He's out.
Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. They say you win.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the top.
Back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Misses inside, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Look out.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Now move to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Fought off foul. That one ripped. Way back there. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rosarena in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Bounce to third. Urshela. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Trying to move him over here. Slings to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom, 1 for 2. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Double play ball to second. Save! Now here's Gio Urshela. Golden opportunity right here. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning.
Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And here is Max Muncy. Tap foul at the plate. Soderstrom at third. Kurtz on second. Urshela at first. One gone. Up the middle. One at second. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Crawford makes the play, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Rowdy Tellez. A strikeout and a walk. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Mastroboni, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, left field, Soderstrom. He's got it. Here's the throw. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out. set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Chop to third. And foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it to first. And very nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. 1 for 3. Here's a high chopper. Williamson tosses to first.
That's an out.
Out number 3. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Leclerc back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Pitching change here, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler makes the grab, one away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Ferguson, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. The 0-1, top of the zone for a called strike. The Mariners trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. Out to center. Bleday on his way over. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity.
It's in and out of his glove.
Now back, left field.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Chop to first, and that's just foul. The A's looking to add another. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with a bare hand, and that's a great play for the out.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second. Sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job. Executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Second and third, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, 2-2. On the ground, out to short. They get the tag on him. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Just misses with that one.
Full count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Randy Arozarena will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To third. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Called out on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And downstairs. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles, I'm trying to move forward along. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and that damn cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy, man.